Hi everyone, I'm Brian Parks from ShutterPilot, and today I want to give a quick crash course in Capture. So I already have Capture installed, but if you haven't installed Capture yet, you can go to our website at ShutterPilot.com and click Capture, and then download the latest version. Currently the latest version is 3.1, though there is a beta of 4 available that you can download. I'll be showing Capture 4. I highly recommend checking out the beta. It's got a bunch of new features. I did a video on what's new in Capture 4 that I'll leave linked in the description below. But for now, let's go into Capture. So to start Capture, I'm just going to double click the icon. Nothing fancy, just double click the icon. When Capture starts up, it goes right into the photo booth mode. Now if you want to change some of the settings, you can hit the F1 key, which brings you to the settings screen. It indicates that the photo booth is online, gives you a way to change lighting, which we'll get to in just a second, and then has a wide variety of settings to customize the photo booth for exactly how you want your event to be. So in this case, I have filters enabled, but I might not want them turned on. Maybe I do, I'm not sure. I'll start with them off. We have digital props that you can turn on and off. I'll leave them on so I can show exactly what those look like. I'm not using a green screen, so I'm going to turn that off. I just want to take a single shot, but there are multiple different options here. These video options only work with Canon DSLR. Everything else works with a Canon DSLR, webcam, or the Microsoft Connect 2. I want SMS and email both enabled, but I'll disable printing, which disables some of these other settings as well. And then I'll hit done. And I'm ready to go. So I'll click touch to start. There's a countdown, and then it takes a picture. I can choose to retake it if I don't like how I look, or in this case, I like how I look, so I'll click I like it. I can choose a prop to add. Let's say I want my duck to have a bow tie. Let's move it into position, make it a little smaller. Maybe I want it to be slanted a little bit. It saves my picture, and then I can text it or email it. Let's email it. When I've added all the phone numbers and email addresses that I want to, I hit done, and then it'll send me my photo. Now, one of the things that I mentioned in the settings screen is this change lighting button. This is specific for the Canon DSLR. DSLRs have shutter speed, aperture, ISO settings that you can tweak from the software that allows you to get exactly the right picture for your specific lighting settings. So if you're outdoors, you might want to lower ISO, and then you can tweak the other settings to get the perfect picture. If you're in the dark, you might want a higher ISO, and then also use the other settings as a fine adjustment. This makes a big difference, especially when it comes to green screen, because you really want that green screen to be exactly the right color so that it's removed completely from the photo. Right now, I'm just using webcam, so the change lighting button doesn't do anything. We also have several other options that I'll go into in depth in other videos. But for now, this is just a quick overview on how to get started with Capture and turn on some of the most commonly used settings. To leave this screen, just click Done or tap Done if you're using a touch screen. To leave the software, you can hit Escape, and that'll bring you back to the desktop. That's it for today. If you like what you saw, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below if there were other things that you're curious about in the software, or some tips that you find are helpful when you're using Capture. Thanks for watching.